How is everyone doing tonight? Better, thank you. Starting off, my name's Ranger. I'm the president of NCHS, and I just want to acknowledge all of you for making time to come on over and hang out with us on a Saturday evening. I mean, what else would be better than this, honestly? We get to listen to our speaker, talk to other reptile fiends, and kind of just get to know and network with one another. So, again, my name's Ranger. I'm the president, and I just want to kind of go over a little bit about the state of NCHS, a few things that we need help with, and a little bit more about what it is that we do. So, in case you didn't read the flyer, NCHS stands for Northern California Herpetological Society. We are the herp society that kind of covers the Northern California area. We're based out of Sacramento, but we have reached kind of all over the Northern California, kind of extending into the Bay Area section. So, what do? At NCHS, we like to say that we have our three circles. Our three circles are education, conservation, and rehabilitation. As far as education goes, it's events like this, where we bring in a speaker that gets to share their information and their knowledge with us. We also go to local elementary, middle, and high schools to do presentations with the kids there, whether it is native species, animals in captivity, or whatever the teacher wants us to kind of cover. Our main mission with that is to spread our knowledge and get as many scales in hands as possible. On the conservation front, we do herping events. Every year we aim to have at least two. Usually we have a herper in the area that is more well-versed with the native species so that he can come out there with us, talk about the native species, tell us which ones are, maybe we shouldn't be touching, or how to not disturb the native environment to be sure that we are good stewards. And we also give out conservation grants every single year. So the conservation grants range all the way from kindergarten all the way up to postgraduate studies. So we have kids as little as like 5 or 6 year olds getting grants, all the way up to people pursuing their doctorate degrees at university. So most of our fundraising efforts usually go towards our educational events and our conservation grants at the end of the year. And then on the rehabilitation fronts, we also run a rescue. We have 11 rescue foster volunteers that are currently housing over 150 animals. So if you know of anybody that is willing to take home a snake, lizard, turtle, tortoise, we even have some tarantulas, geckos. Our adoption fee is $40. We just like to make sure that whoever is taking the animal has the proper enclosure, and we want to be sure that they're spending their money there to be sure they're properly cared for the duration of their life. If you want to see what animals we have available, check out our website. Jacob is one of our board directors, and he is our website man. So if anything's up there that you'd like to see more or ask questions about, check them out there. We also have a membership, which is either $40 a year or $5 a month, and that fee goes towards our educational events or conservation grants, and a little bit for our insurance, but whatever. And if you're interested in our membership, memberships are, like I said, $40 a year or $5 a month, and with that you get access to our monthly newsletter, $10 off the adoptions from us I mentioned earlier, and 10% off at GX3, East Bay Vivarium, and a few other pet stores in the area. I tried to hand out these flyers to everybody. It is for one of our adoption events that's coming up that we're doing with the Turtle and Tortoise Club at their Turtle-Rama events. Go ahead, see if you guys want to make it out there, invite your friends, send people over, share it on Facebook, social media, whatever you need to do. And then if you guys could do me one quick favor, our next monthly meeting is October 14th. We don't have a speaker lined up yet. We have a speaker lined up yet. So we have our speaker, and I'll let Brian talk about that in a second, but our next one is October 14th.